agree, and we should be in for something very special.
It is a true heavyweight clash. Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if we did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Okay, interesting. Chance! Stefan on goal. Clearance is short. Camavinga. Cherki. Fabinho shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Long ball looking to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Rafinha. Konate with a fine tackle. That's a little off target. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Looking here to chip it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Gusto. Cherki. And it's Gusto.
And here's Rabiot. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Rabiot with the delivery. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha tries a deft little ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gusto.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks.
Can he finish? anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Konate forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Fabinho. And it's Dembele. Elise. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's been repelled. Rabiot. Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Gusto crosses it in. It's really well cleared. Here comes another cross. Fabinho with the clearance.
France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Gusto clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Gusto, that's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. Always onto this. Cleared away. And they've got a throw. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Danilo gets it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Olise! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's been taken short. Cross goes in there. He's having a shot! And here's Dembele. Played out wide. He's found some... and he shoots! Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'd be kicking himself here.
Cherki. Bremer gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Rabiot played out to the left flank. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Here's Camavinga, shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Calmly anticipates. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Konate. Cherki, Hernandez, and it's Camavinga, Cherki, Rafinha. Rafinha, and he will go for a shot! Could be danger here. Danilo gets a cross in, and he's heaved it away. And it's Danilo. Camavinga, played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear.
France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Gusto clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Danilo. Vinicius Junior out to the right. Danilo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. What a throw in. Deftly away. And it's Guimaraes. He's in space and looking for options. Foot in. Olise, aim forwards. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's a good ball. Fabinho played out towards the right wing. It's a good run down the right. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Upamecano, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. Can he deliver? Good save, big chance! Goal, Brazil!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Camavinga. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. And a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is a great pick out. Receives it in a good position here. And now the breakaway. Clipped into space. Bremer cuts it out. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Marquinhos. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Cherki. Olise. And here's Dembele. Rafinha done delicately. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Bremer. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. He's got away. Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Decent chance! And that is great goalkeeping.
But that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's the keeper's ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cherki. Gusto. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Gusto. Gusto gets across him. They cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fabinho. Looks to the other side. Hernandez. Cherki. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gusto. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Cherki. That's going to go a long way. That's been won straight back. Rabiot. Searching passes played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gusto. Cherki.
Brazil, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cherki. And it's Rabiot. Gusto. Now he's got space here. And it'll be a corner. They've played it short.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Out towards the flank. Hernandez with the delivery. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Danilo. Oh, nice touch. Danilo with the cross. Carries far too far and out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. And he welcomes it in. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. So who's he picking out? Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rafinha. He's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. France have reclaimed it. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Played out to the right. Gusto. Cherki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe. Over to the left. Danilo shifted upfield. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. Plenty waiting in the middle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Forward it goes. Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Cherki. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez makes the interception. And it's Danilo. Very nicely done. And it's lofted through here. And he's there to clear it. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Gusto. Rabiot. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle.
Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gusto. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. And here's Olise. Olise. A chance for a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Well, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Upamecano aim forwards. Time and again they are repelled. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez flings it across. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha played out to the left flank. In it comes. And that has been cleared. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga, gently done. Cherki, oh look at the space here. Olise, can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Time for a change in personnel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rabiot aim forwards. And a chance! A chance to play it in. Shapes to shoot! Camavinga have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Cherki. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rafinha has it in a wide position. And here comes the corner. Rafinha plays it short. Now the ball in. That's overhit. Some good work on the right flank here. Cherki. And it's Dembele. Dembele, oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Rabiot. Mbappe. Rabiot. Might be danger here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Olise. Kalulu. Now here's the delivery. That'll be a throw-in. Turns and goes back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Face to face with the keeper.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that is rather wayward.
France, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Dembele, and he's gone backward here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha. Great work on the overlap. There are a few waiting for it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Be a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly broke them a go.
Cherki.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bruno Guimaraes tries to dink it through. Olise. Camavinga. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Dembele, played out to the right. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Played with finesse. Lobbed in behind. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Vinicius Junior. I think we're just about done here. Oh, it's hit the post! Ball is over the line. France making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Danilo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Strong running down that left flank. Digne gets into a good position. Digne. One good cross. Real chance! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Ekatike clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Danilo gets a cross in, and he's there to clear it.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cherki, Camavinga, moved on forwards. Kalulu looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga, little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Gets it away. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
That was asking just too much of him. Camavinga, played towards the other side, and the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have emerged victorious.
Finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the... Up he goes! And the shot's on here. Rafinha! Goal! Brazil! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Upamecano, Konate, Rabiot, Olise, oh, good spread. Cherki, that's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe, and he shoots! That was mighty close. Decent progress down the left. Rafinha. That's tiny. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga. Hernandez. Olise. And he's managed to get free. Proves too strong. Gusto cuts it out. Upamecano, Cherki, Upamecano, Bruno Guimaraes. Camavinga. Rabiot. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Cherki. And it's Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's through here. He's in, surely! And that was very necessary. Brazil have reclaimed it. Rafinha. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Olise. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Aim forwards. He's found a way. Rafinha! It's a loose ball.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe. Olise. Olise! Firmino gets rid without sophistication. Been cleared. He's in plenty of space here.
France, well Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha done delicately. Gusto. Hernandez. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe, showing good feet. Mbappe! And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Olise! Defending of the desperate variety. time to deliver. Crossing. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the right. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. It's Hernandez. Camavinga. Lovely bit of skill. Crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now the breakaway. Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Danilo gently down. Oh, what? There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Camavinga. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Danilo. Fabinho. Danilo. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Real chance! Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Oh, what shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, Keane. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nicely intercepted. Rabiot, and it's played forward. Mbappe. Olise. Olise! Oh, that is rather wayward. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Mbappe, who's steaming forward. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Looking here to chip it through. Good take, and is he in?
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
That's a little off target. Marquinhos, early ball out from the back. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Vinicius. Chance to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cherki. Out to the right. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cleared away. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Bremer clears it away. Cherki! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cherki actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without complication. He's got away. That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez. Bruno Guimaraes concedes a free kick for that. Hernandez with the delivery. Over to the left. Gusto, gently done. Hernandez. Nice control. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dinks one through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. And they've got rid. Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a promising position. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Konate gets good distance on it. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Danilo. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Clearly not happy with that. Vinicius Junior! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rabiot. And here's Elise. Mbappe. Cherki. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. No way through there. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! And that's aimed into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Upamecano. Gusto. Oh, well measured. He's cut it out. And he cuts out the supply. Hernandez. Camavinga. Bruno Guimaraes. Rema. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal.
That's not too much to ask.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. And the shots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rema. Spread out to the left. Calmly anticipates. Rabiot. Camavinga. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise unable to make it happen for all his... Face to face with the keeper. Vinicius Junior! He can get that clear. And here's Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. Flings it across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Fabinho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, this is a great position. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Olise. Olise is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rema. Bruno Guimaraes. pass has gone astray. Cherki. Mbappe. Delicate ball and it... Olise! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Great work on the overlap. It's a mighty effort! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gusto.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Cherki. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's on it. Can he get away? And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Olise. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. He has a look. Vinicius Junior! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Olise. Olise. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Konate gets it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bremer makes the interception. Danilo. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. France can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Upamecano, gently done. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here. Hernandez. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Marquinhos gets it away. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Konate gets across to intercept that. Upamecano shifted upfield. Camavinga played towards the other side. Kalulu. Bruno Guimaraes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Kalulu. And here's Elise. Cherki. Gets it away. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Camavinga.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Konate chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Upamecano, aim forwards. Well, played right into his path. Dembele. Dembele played out towards the right wing. France making another change here. Fabinho. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Camavinga can get it clear. Danilo. Here it is, crossed in. That has been knocked clear. Hernandez. Elise. Cherki. Oh, they could be caught out here. A header! Danilo clears it away. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Marquinhos, that's a sharp pass. Rabiot. Konate, forwards and with intent. Cherki. Nice looking ball. Ekitike. Elise. He's going to be disappointed with that. Deftly away. Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Can he stop it going out? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. France making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's really well cleared. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Cherki. Ekitike. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Rabiot. Cherki. Kalulu. Played with finesse. Ekitike! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's Danilo. That looks a good ball through. That is a brilliant interception. And the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Shot, shot! It's been taken short. Danilo gets a cross in. Brazil with another chance from a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And he thumps it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Rafinha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Mbappe. He's free, he has got space. It's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Kalulu. And here's Doué. Delivered in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Doué. And here's Doué. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Danilo. That's very neat. There's the header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. That is a little undercooked. Rafinha, probing pass. We expected better, and so did he. Konate, Rabiot, Cherki. Cherki, played down the flank. Cross goes in there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Brazil, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Okay, interesting. Rafinha.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rabiot. Konate. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Cherki is having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, head over towards the opposite flank. Nice control. Done delicately. Upamecano can get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafinha. That's very neat. Fabinho. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha spread out to the left. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Elise. In once. He's had a shot! Always going over the top. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Hernandez.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Elise. Olise. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's onside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gusto. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's definitely not his best. And here's Dembele. And the ball's come loose here. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot looks to the other side. And they've got rid. Vinicius Junior. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Dembele. Played into the middle. And that was very necessary. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Danilo. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Very nicely done. Picks it up out wide. Hernandez with the clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Rabiot shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha, and it's lofted through here. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Danilo. That is lovely. Oh, delicate chip through. And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed